All right, so we are trying this again. All right, so we started with this question. We've already gone over it, so I just want to make sure we point out the answers and how we achieve the answers in the chart. Remember, it says Jocelyn has 5 times as many points as Kirsten. If they have 5 times as many, if Jocelyn has 5 times as many, that means she has more points than Kirsten. So you don't want to multiply 40 times 5 because that's going to give Kirsten more points. So you want to divide or say 5 times K equals 40, K equals 8. As you can see, Callie already has 6. Autumn has 3 times as many, so that means she has 18 points. And Chanel has 5 times as many as Callie, which is 6 times 5, which is 30. Okay, so here's your chart. So one thing I want you to do as we continue through it, I want you to stop the video and try it on your own at home, and then watch the remainder of the video and see if you got the answer correct. All right, number 2, write an equation, write a situation that, I'm trying to get it on the video. Okay, write an equation that is represented by write a situation that is represented by the equation 7 times 6. Just like our example that we went over today, we could say Julia has 7 cell phones. Troy has 6 times as many cell phones as Julia. How many cell phones does Troy have? Okay, so what I want you to do is make sure that when you do this problem, do it with your own names and your own representations. Okay? Number 3. Carter goes to the store to buy some bottled water. Each bottle of water costs $4. Carter spends a total of $24 on bottled water. Write an equation and solution to show how many bottles of water, which is N, she bought. All right, so we know that this is about bottled water. We know that Carter spends $4 on each bottle. We know that she spent $24 total. How can I solve this problem? Well, I know that 4 times something equals $24. So I ask myself, 4 times what is 24? Or I do groups of 4 all the way to 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 groups, which means that I know that she bought 6 bottles of bottled water. Okay, go ahead, you could pause the video and try number 4 on your own and then start it once you're done to see if you got it right. Number 4, Kaylee and Terriana are each building a fence model for the craft fair. Kaylee's fence measures 25 inches long. This is 5 times the length of Terriana's fence. How long is Terriana's fence? This is about building a fence. But what I want us to really remember is the word is means equal. So when I see that this is
Lysian London Bryant to the front for dismissal. Lysian London Bryant to the front for dismissal. Autumn Hill to the front for dismissal. Autumn Hill to the front for dismissal.
this is represents the number 25. So when you see this is, go back to the number that's in front of it or the sentence in front of it, and you can see that 25 equals, or 25 is 5 times the length of Terriana's fence. So 5 times what? We have a variable to represent the fence. So 25 equals 5 times what? Or we could say 25 divided by 5 equals F. We know that 25.
Rebel Collins to the front for dismissal. Rebel Collins to the front for dismissal. The Ross sisters to the front for dismissal. The Ross sisters to the front for dismissal.
All right, so we know that if we put them in groups of 5 and we do 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, we see our array, and that means that there are 5 groups of 5, which equals 25, so F equals 5. That means that it is 5 inches long. Sorry about the announcements, but I need to get this done before I go. All right, number 5, the Trinity collected books. On Monday, she collected 8 books. On Tuesday, she collected 6 times as many books as she did on Monday. On Wednesday, she collected twice as many books as she did on Tuesday. How many books, not rocks, did she collect on Wednesday? Remember, we talked about when we see a number story and it lists different days of the week or different people having different numbers of things, you want to create a chart.
London and Brooklyn Ross to the front for dismissal. London and Brooklyn Ross to the front for dismissal.
All right, so we have our chart. This is our number of books. These are our days of the week. On Monday, 8 books. On Tuesday, 6 times as many books as Monday. So that's 8 times 6 equals S. So S equals 48 books. And then on Wednesday, she collected twice as many books as Tuesday. So that means 48 times 2 equals W. So 48 times 2, you know, you could add 48 twice. Or you could say 20 plus 20 plus 8 times 2. 16 plus 40 plus 40. We know that equals 96.
Denise Dickerson to the front for dismissal. Denise Dickerson to the front for dismissal. Still waiting on Cherish Russell to the front for dismissal. Cherish Russell to the front for dismissal. Cherish Russell.
All right, number 6. Drew.
Calissa Streeter to the front for dismissal. Calissa Streeter to the front for dismissal. Calissa Streeter. Need Cherish Russell, Denise Dickerson, and Calissa Streeter to the front for dismissal.
Drew created a scavenger hunt for her friends last fall that had 12 clues. This summer, she wants to create a scavenger hunt that has 4 times as many clues. How many clues will the summer scavenger hunt have? All right, so we know we're talking about a scavenger hunt. Last time she had 12 clues. This time she has 4 times as many clues. That means that 12 times 4 equals C. So C equals 48 clues. Number 7. Brooklyn bought 48 pounds of rabbit food in September. She bought 4 times as much rabbit food in October. Write an equation that can be used to find how many pounds of rabbit food Brooklyn bought in October. All right, so I know that we're talking about rabbit food. Brooklyn bought 48 pounds in September, and then she bought 4 times as much in October. So I know that 48 times 4 equals my answer. But how do I find 48 times 4? Well, I know that I could split 48 into pieces. I could say 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 8 and multiply each time 4. Please stop the giggling. That's not what we're doing because you're messing up the entire instructional video with the noise that you're making. And I know you know what we're doing. So 10 times 4 is 40, and I know 40, that would be...
London Walls, once again, calling for London Walls. Your ride is here. Please come to the front for dismissal. London Walls, if you're in the building, please come to the front. Your ride is here. Your ride will be leaving soon, London Walls. Your ride will be leaving soon. Alyssa...
All right, so this 40 plus 40 is 80.
Alicia Wright, your ride will be leaving soon. Please report to the front for dismissal. Alicia Wright, please report to the front for dismissal. Your ride will be leaving soon.
80 plus 80 plus 32 is 160 plus
Peyton Neal
32.
to the front for dismissal. Peyton Neal to the front for dismissal.
So R, if we add all of this together, would be 192. Unfortunately, we have to deal with the announcements because I cannot stay late today, but I want to get this done so that you have this as instruction for tonight. So she bought 192 pounds of rabbit food.
Not to the front for dismissal. Not to the front for dismissal. Once again, Peyton Neal to the front for dismissal. Peyton Neal to the front for dismissal. London Ross, your ride is leaving. London Ross, your ride is leaving. Please report to the front for dismissal.
Number 8. There are 9 dogs at the Terrell's Paw Animal Shelter. There are 6 times as many cats as dogs at the shelter. Make a number sentence that shows how many cats are at the shelter. So my information says that there are 9 dogs and there are 6 times as many cats. 9 dogs.
Glenda Harris to the front for dismissal. Glenda Harris to the front for dismissal. Glenda Harris.
So that tells me that 9 times 6 equals C. C equals 54 cats. Number 9, we about done. Just remember you can stop this at any time to catch up or redo it. Shadrea has 7 cards. Madison has 10 times the number of cards Shadrea has. Write an equation that represents the total number of cards Madison has. All right, Shadrea has 7 cards. And Madison has 10 times as many cards as Shadrea. Madison has 70 cards. It's just the multiplication. If Madison has 10 times more, that means she has more. Or she has 10 times the number of, that means she has more. Alright, and finally, number 10. Kylie has 8 markers. Charlie has 6 times the number of markers as Kylie, and Kennedy has 24 markers. Write 3 true statements about the number of markers Charlie, Carly, and Kennedy has. Kylie, Charlie, and Kennedy. We want to make a chart because we want to make sure we have all of our information in a way that we can understand. Kylie, 8. Charlie, 6 times as many as Kylie, so that's 8 times 6.
Colon green to the front for this missile. Colon green to the front for this missile. The Mullen sisters to the front for this missile. The Mullen sisters to the front for this missile.
All right, and Kennedy has 24 markers. Now we have to write statements, 3 statements, as it says, about this. So, like we did this morning, we could say Charlie has the most markers.
The color Spiegel to the front for this missile. The color Spiegel to the front for this missile.
We can say Kylie has the least markers. We could say that Charlie has twice as many markers as as Kennedy. So we could say several things. You could even say Kylie and Kennedy has 32 markers combined. You could say something like that. But there are several things that you could say about the number of markers that Kylie, Charlie, and Kennedy has. Okay? All right, that was a short review, but it's a review nonetheless. So tomorrow is your assessment. Please make sure you understand. My concern is especially this one, understanding that you do not multiply if they're saying that Jocelyn has this many, has a certain number times more. So if she has 5 times more, that means that she has more than Kirsten. Or if she has 5 times as many, rather, she has more. So make sure you are clear on that, and you are clear on number 4, where you have to understand that you do not multiply 5 times 25. When it says this is, they're referring to the number that's previously mentioned. Okay? All right. Hopefully you understand and you are ready for your assessment tomorrow. Bye.